You mentioned the roller coaster. You guys haven't won or lost 3 in a row yet. Does that surprise you? Like, are you going into some of these games after winning 2 straight, like thinking you guys are getting on a roll, or are you sensing that this type of team is kind of going to be a roller coaster?
No, we came in thinking this was a winnable game. Matter of the back-to-back and short turnaround. I mean, they're in the same situation, just obviously at home. Had a good energy coming off those 2 wins against Minnesota, even knowing that their record wasn't great. We played extremely well. So it is disappointing, but you always fall back to the big picture of what we're trying to do, and we're obviously not a consistent team by any stretch, but we do find ways to bounce back, and that's kept us from falling into some lonely times. So I think for us, have confidence in that, go home, get a win Saturday, and again, it's just getting educated as we go along. This season, it's interesting to say the least.
What do you think's been the biggest reason you guys just haven't been able to gain any consistency this season?
Well, I think we're still looking for consistency at both ends. I mean, our defense is up and down, and our offense is up and down. So, hence, the season is up and down. Until you really establish that you are something, that you have an identity, that you can hang your hat on something every night, then you can be a good team. I think right now we just can't really trust anything that we're doing consistently. We can do things well periodically, but we just haven't put it together, and that's why we're just bouncing up and down from one night to the next.
Coach, from your past experience, what do you hang your hat on to get consistency? What would you like your team to be absolutely consistent at so you can be at a level that you won't go so much up or down in a game?
Defense. That's why I've said it from the first day of camp. We have to establish ourselves as a really good defensive team, and until we do, we're going to be up and down. We have to be able to hang our hat on the defensive end of the floor. And we're not there, obviously.
It was finding some consistency on defense, and that's been a little bit of a pattern, some up and downs for you guys. Right. How do you find that defensive consistency?
I just think through repetition. It's been a crazy year, and I allude to this every time. But we're a growing team, and we put together spurts, of some good basketballs and. The last 2 games were solid for us, and obviously we're still trying to get better, but that was as close as we can get to, a playoff atmosphere as far as the team that's kind of been there with some good veterans on that side. And, they kind of just, imposed their will, to start the game. And, we made a push there early in the third, but they just kind of ran away with it. So we got to get to a point where we can get these games, 4-point game, 6-point game late, and try to make a run at it.